All right, we're right back into it. No time to waste here with an intro screen. So looks like we've got Dragon King in the chat. What's up, man? Looking at some Riptide action today. Gonna see if I need to share this anywhere else. Don't think that's needed right now. I think we can get right into it. I was told that somebody had a name change, so I'm gonna get that. Oh well, you know what? Maybe I won't change it just for this game based on what it is. If you say it, the full thing, maybe it sounds like something that it's not, so I'm just not gonna put it in. But we're about to get get it going here. No teams in the lobby quite yet. I gotta fix this BARL. I just forgot about that. Riptide Cup Week 1 now. So there's going to be Royal Ascend versus Team Velocity. This is going to be another fun game, I think. And looks like both of these are part of orgs. Not too sure. I've seen the FF at 330 logo a good bit around, but they don't seem to prefix their teams, so I'm not sure much about that org. I don't really know anything about Royal, if they're an org as well, but that prefix makes it sound like they are. Let's see, anyone in yet? No. Wait, we got 6 minutes till official game start time. Bet it all on Royal Ascend. Maybe a good choice here. We'll see how they do. I've never seen either of these teams play. A lot of these teams and players are new to me here in the Riptide Cup. In fact, I only know Olivet Purple. I know a lot of their players. I know Zippy from N2N. And that genuinely might be it. I don't know if I know any of these other players. It's been a while since I've competed here in the Splash series, but it seems like a lot has changed in that short time. Now we are just waiting on the teams to join up. I'm not going to have too much to say because I don't really know a lot about either. But we'll see, I guess. We'll see what happens here. And, of course, if you guys would like to predict who wins the series, use your channel points. Go for it. Oh, we've got a little prediction up here. And also, if you guys want to, stay on the stream a little bit, maybe watch for the whole time, that's some drops, bro. You just got to watch for 3 hours. You get that big splash goal explosion. Just watch for 1 hour and you get some wheels. I'm not going to be one of those creators that just puts the drops enabled to get clicks. I don't do that. I'm just here to cast and to have fun. But there are drops enabled on this stream. So if you guys are interested in that, stick around. And here we have one of the teams in here. I think that's Velocity. It's Mike. All right, we'll just call him Mike. Still just Velocity in so far. Still waiting on Royal Ascend. They've got 2 minutes to join up. Or Cowboy, either or. I'll probably say Cowboy. Might be a little more interesting. Remember, the more channel points you bet either way, the more in the pot. So... All right, here we go. This is the rest of them. Phoenix Fire, Yami, and Kawhi. Kawa, maybe. All right. Teams are ready to join up. Let's see. Make sure I got my overlay on real quick because I realized that I'm not even in the game. Should be good. Looks good. Woof. Glad I recognized that. Here we go, guys. Sorry about that. Royal Ascend taking on Velocity. RLSS Riptide Cup Week 1. And now I've casted every division but Cyclone this week. Still time. Still time. I would love to, but might not work out. Now, this is the lowest tier of action here. The Champ 1 through Champ 3 League. But that's going to show no shortage of good goals as Phoenix Fire will kick off a great pass play goal here. Or rather, Yami kicking it off and Phoenix to put that home. That's a great early pass play here from Ascend. As I was saying, this is the lowest tier of competition here in the RLSS, but that does not mean any shortage of talent here. We've certainly seen some very good players rise through the ranks here and make their way up to the upper divisions. This is definitely one of the feeder leagues among the amateur scene. Riptide Cup has boasted names like the Olivet Gaming team, who recently participated in Surge a couple times. Players like Solanala, Sima Prust, S-Class Wizard, etc. Boasted some really fantastic players that have made their way through the ranks, especially one that has recently broken his way into Cyclone, the very top league made for SSL only teams, and that is Bawa. who was absolutely disgusting mechanically. You can see I've casted him a couple times before, and I've played him other times. Definitely a really, really great mechanical player. And speaking of mechanics, we're looking at a lot of redirect passing plays here from Royal Ascend. And just to finish my train of thought, but players like Bawa, players like Atomic Wrist, players like Bawa, players like Atomic Wrist, and maybe even eventually players like Yami. That's a great goal and a great challenge from Kawa here. Getting that challenge on Mazer. Wow, just muscles him through, and he's backwards. His teammate will take advantage of that. And a quick finish my train of thought, but some great players making it all the way up in the ranks from this Riptide League, so it is not something to be shunned, not something to be laughed at here. Definitely a good, solid league, and I'm not just saying that because I participated in it for 5 seasons. So definitely a really fun league to watch. You never really know what's going to go what way. I think this and Surge are the least predictable of the leagues because you don't really see a lot of teams playing above their skill level like you do in some of the top 2 leagues. And you'll see some very obvious bottom feeders in all 4 of the leagues here in RLSS, but Riptide may be the least of them. Wow, there's another good goal from Phoenix. Gonna pop it over both defenders. Velocity looking a little bit lost here with about half the game to go. Certainly not the way you want to start your series if you are Velocity. But they can certainly turn it around. They've got lots of time, around halfway through the game here. And if one team can score 3 in 1/2, the other team certainly can do that as well. They're in the same division after all, probably around the same skill level. At least that's what you hope to see in leagues like this. Can never be for sure. Phoenix will put that center. Yami, not able to get much on that though. Kawa will put it to the corner. Yami working his way out. Bing, gonna get a touch on that here. It's gonna be a big pop. Yami's gonna wait on it. Misses the wave dash, but he's gonna leave it for Kawa, who's gonna try and put it center here. He does. Forgive, gonna post this one out and gonna have the shot on target with a little lack of boost there, but it is gonna go his way until Phoenix picked that up, and now it's going completely the other direction. If Bing wasn't there, that could have been a good counterattack goal for Royal Ascend. There's a rip. Here's another one almost, but blocked out by the Velocity defense, looking a little bit more solid now. There's a rip from Mazer. It's just going to hit the crossbar. Yami looking for the challenge. He's going to get it. Kawa down. Forgive is going to get that over. Kawa's going to bounce himself off the wall. Mazer going to try and put this center for his teammate. It's a big pop. It's coming down. Will anybody be there? Forgive will. It's going to be challenged by 2 players on the defense. Bing going to drop it down to Mazer. Mazer maybe going for a double here. He doesn't. He's just going to leave it. Oh, and that's going to get around all of Velocity. Definitely a dangerous position to be in here, especially with these electric players. Kawa just can't put that one on target. Phoenix is way in the back waiting for a counterattack. And smart positioning, but maybe not so helpful to his team whenever they needed that 3rd man. Kawa going to start pushing his way back upfield, but he's denied. Phoenix looking to make his own push here. He's also denied by Forgive now. Drop down, big demo from Phoenix, but nobody else on it. Kawa now looking for a bump. Yami, not going to get much on that one. Phoenix, big pop. He's going to go for this. What can he do with it? Off the corner, down to his teammate. No, no one's there. Yami's somewhere in midfield, and I could not tell where Kawa was there either. But now Yami looking to maybe avenge himself a little bit here, take this ball upfield. We've seen no goals since around the halfway mark from either team. Velocity kind of locked in, stepped their defense up a little bit here. Realized maybe what was going wrong. Because dropping a first game by a big deficit would have been a real bad way to open up your league season. Big redirect looking from Kawa, but this ball is going to hit the ground eventually. Maybe, or maybe it'll just go in. Yami's going to ground it, though, himself. No teammate there to put that home. And a comfortable 3-0 victory for Royal Ascend. Not necessarily a dominant one. As you could see, they were pretty evenly matched, the 2 teams there at the end. So, certainly that could pull into the next game here, as we'll see what happens. We're looking at Forbidden Temple again for this second match. If anyone else has any questions, this is Rocket League Splash Series Riptide Cup. This is week 1 of League Play. League Play will always be best of 5 matches. And the playoffs are where it starts to be best of 7. But that won't be for a while, especially with the holiday break upcoming maybe right after week 2, I'm thinking, is when it'll be. All right, we're looking at a little switch up here from Velocity. See if a different roster can give them a little more spice in this second game. They're bringing on Cowboy, who I know his name is censored, but I talked to the players. He said you can call him Mike or call him Cowboy, and I've gone with Cowboy. Sounds a little bit more interesting to me. Forgive, gonna put that one up immediately. Phoenix has to make a diving save there. Cowboy gonna get demoed on what was gonna be his first touch of the game. Big flick from Kawa. It's going to be cleared. Forgive really been the difference maker here so far for Velocity, saving them a good couple times in that last match from certain goals. Phoenix putting out center. Forgive now. Has got the ball in his hood. A good flick. Yami, though, going to put that out. And almost a roll 1 there. He just escapes. Cowboy going to put it over 1. Going to give it to his teammate, Mazer. If he could have made contact, that could have been a goal there for Velocity, who have yet to score in this series yet. Just Forgiven. Gonna put it out. He's got no help, though. There's the rip. Cowboy able to read the bounce pretty easily. And a good redirect to put some pressure on here. Mazer. He's gonna have it to the corner. A good touch out by Yami, though. Phoenix there, but Forgive there before. Here's Cowboy looking to rip the shot. He's just gonna put it a little bit off target, maybe trying to get a pass off instead. And a weak shot from Mazer here is going to be picked up right by Kawa, who's going to fake out 2 players. Dodge one of them as his fake. And Forgive now. Gonna work on getting that back. Getting that momentum back, rather. Kawa, a bit of a miss there. Forgiven. Pops it up. Yami. Clearing it out. And he's going to do it again. Now he's got 100 boost. He dunks Cowboy. It's going to come straight to a teammate. No. They got beat on the double commit there. If Velocity have what it takes, they can take the lead here. They don't, it seems. Yami gonna make a big clear. Still 0-0. A little bit of a stalemate ever since that halfway point from last game. Yami trying to change that. What a double tap. He opens the scoring for the second game with a ruthless finish. Big pass from Kawa. Yami absolutely rapid on that double touch. Even the other team will admit what a shot that was. Forgiven, dropping the nice shot in chat. You always got to respect when your opponents give you that kudos. But here's Forgiven, maybe looking for a shot of his own. Looks for the dunk on Phoenix. Not going to get it. None of his teammates up. And Mazer just a little too late maybe. Now Forgiven again. Looks for the rip. No one's home. Forgiven opens up the scoring for Velocity for this game and for this series. That's a good one, too. A really quick rip on that one. The closest Royal player on the back wall. And you love to see the reciprocation of just that positive words in the chat. That's what RLSS is all about. LSP, baby. Love, support, and positivity. And there is going to be a goal from Mazer. What a pinch upfield that was, and he's just going to read this one great. Phoenix maybe late up to that one. And Mazer is going to put his team ahead now, their first lead of the series. Not only are they on the board, but they're on the board twice. Here's Phoenix. Trying to do the same for his team. Mazer makes the save, though. Maybe working himself up to be one of those better players this series. I think we've especially seen that out of Yami and Forgiven today. I feel like I've been saying their names a lot. Kawa definitely up there as well. Oh, here's a big rule 1. Are they going to get bumped out of it? No. It's a 2v2 for now. Drops it down to Cowboy. He's going to pop it up. Somehow the Rule 1 gets broken. Was that a player breaking it? Or was that one of the members of the Rule 1 breaking it? And if so, is Karma going to come for them? Because I didn't see it. I don't know if the players did. But certainly somebody did. And they know. Once you break that Rule 1, Karma's going to come for you. You're going to get scored on. But who was it? There's a big center for Mazer. Oh, a big clear out! Whose shot is that going to count for? Yami, it's just going to hit the bottom corner. Almost another goal here. Drop down. Phoenix, not going to make contact. The roster change looking like maybe it was the right move for Velocity here. Maybe this roster's got a little bit more chemistry because certainly no shade to the player that they swapped out. Forgiven. Maybe looking for a shot on target. It's just going to fall a little bit short there. And Cowboy looking to keep that pressure up. Big backline demo from Phoenix Fire. But Velocity doing good work to keep that ball on their side. Or on the opponent's side, rather. Phoenix almost gets that goal, though, that they need so desperately right now. Mazer Zero Boost is going to whiff this one. And Yami is going to be the one to clear it out. Sends it center. Yami. No one else there. In time, at least. Mazer going to boom it off of the wall. It's going to be collected comfortably by Kawa. Phoenix. Looking for an air play here. The air dribble right into the top bins. Right over Forgiven. That's going to tie it up. 2-2 with 20 seconds to go. Let's see what either of these teams can do in response. Mainly looking at Velocity now, the team that's been leading for probably what was most of this game. Oh, there's a pass from Yami to the other team. Definitely not sure what you want to see. If you're Yami's teammate there, what was he doing? Phoenix maybe looking for that game winner. The dribble, he's got it! Phoenix Fire, a second air dribble goal. And what was probably 10 to 15 seconds. He will snag the lead in the remaining 5 seconds for Royal Ascend. What a comeback this has been. Velocity just struggled to hold on to that lead. They had it just until that waning minute. And Royal Ascend will take that game. It's 2-0 now. And we'll head to DFH to see if they can finish the job or if Velocity can spur up the confidence for a reverse sweep. All right, big questions here. If you're Velocity, how are you going to turn it around? Are you going to field the same roster they are? Or are they not? No, this is going to be a different roster from Velocity, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong here. But yeah, we're going to have Mazer sitting out this game, despite a pretty solid performance from him last time. Maybe just a rotation system coming out for Velocity. Maybe not necessarily dependent on the player's skill or showing this game. Here's Phoenix. We're going to put it center. Yami almost takes that goal early. Definitely something you want to see if you're a fan of this Royal Ascend team. They've been looking hot recently in this game especially, or in this series rather. There's a big clear from Cowboy. Almost goes in. Tommy gets it off. Bing, gonna shoot it. Bingling59 gonna grab his first goal of the series. Coming in off the bench. Kawa, a double post hit from Yami and Kawa. That's a little bit of a tongue twister, saying both of those guys back to back. Both of them hit the crossbar and get their cars sent flying downwards, unable to fully recover in time. And Velocity will take another lead here. Something that they're becoming maybe a little familiar with and maybe can turn into something this series. But as we saw last game, you cannot count out RLSS, who had such a great comeback that last game, but it could be another one here for Velocity, but it's not going to be. Here's Kyle with the clear, Forgiven. Just going to pace himself, see what to do here, and what to do is pass it to Bing. His teammate who's going to rip a shot, a pinch off the wall. Cowboy going to put that one home for his first goal. Off goes the green nuke. And just a minute 15 in. That will be a Velocity lead by 2. RLSS look to be struggling maybe a little bit more this game. But as I say that, what a rip from Phoenix Fire. Forgive, gonna make that crucial save if you're Velocity. Want to keep your momentum going so this reverse sweep can stay possible. Here's Yami working his way out. He's gonna get the ball taken from him by a teammate though. And now Bing putting that center, trying to capitalize on that opportunity. He's gonna bump one of the Ascend players. Really good positioning there on the bump, but Forgiven unable to do much with it. Bing shoots back corner. And his second goal of the match comes just under 2 minutes in. It's a rocket to 73 miles an hour. Velocity look handily in the driver's seat in this one, but we saw them give up a lead last game, although not one this big. Definitely something they can hold on to with the way they're playing right now. Phoenix Fire to the center. Yami can't quite put that one home. Kawa a little bit far up here. Cowboy looking for another. It's going to go over to the defense, but not into the net. And Bing maybe looking for his hat trick. A little awkward on that ball. Yami going to turn away. Let Kawa go for this. Cowboy is going to be the one on the dunk. Phoenix Fire. Saved by Forgiven. Going to grab himself the Savior medal. Here's Kawa looking to put that one on target. It's just going to hit the back wall. But there's a shot from his teammate, Yami. Wow, what a save from Bing. Great reaction speed there from him to keep this game in the hands of Velocity. Now centered from Cowboy. Here's Bing. Can't do much with it. Forgiven. Kawa going to drop that one down. Phoenix going to miss the touch here. He's going to let his teammate go for it. Who's also going to miss the touch, but Phoenix actually was going a little bit farther here. Forgiven. Going to clear that one in front of an empty net. And tries to put it into the empty net himself maybe, or just ground it, but he did ground it. The empty net was available, but looks like maybe he didn't see it or didn't want to shoot for it. Bingling absolutely binged that. That is true, John Palladium. That is true. Good to see you in the chat, bro. That's nice of you to stop by. I see you got those mod perms. Put them to good use. You see anyone? I've only got 7 viewers in there. They're pretty tame right now. That's typically what I average around for casts. Between 7 and 20 is the typical amount. For bigger orgs, it'll be that bigger number. For smaller orgs, newer orgs, and teams that just maybe don't have as big a following, it'll be that on the lower side. But appreciative of all you guys showing up to this cast. I love casting. Whoa! And as I'm monologuing here, what a shot from Kawa! That is a ridiculous angle. Oh my goodness! That's gotta be goal of the series. If not, maybe Rocket League Splash Series does goal of the week. I wonder if we can get that submitted. That was ridiculous. Goodness gracious. Phoenix Fire gonna be the one to clear this. And wow, now I can see them maybe putting another one in. Royal Ascend. And here they almost do it. Bing makes a great save to keep his team alive. Kawa gonna miss here. Yami, a little bit of an awkward position here. 15 seconds left. Clock winding down. Maybe Velocity look comfortable enough to take this game. Forgiven, gonna drop it down. And not too much dangerous offense here happening anymore from Royal Ascend. This second game is not going to turn into a third for Royal Ascend. Instead, it's going to turn into Velocity's first. And now we'll head back to Utopia Coliseum for some Game 4 action. And maybe, just maybe this series, we will get to see a Champions Field, something we haven't seen since I started casting again. So, again, that was yesterday, but I have casted 2 matches, and both of them have been 3-0 or 3-1. We haven't seen Champions Field yet. And could tonight be the night that we see it for the first time? Brought out here, Champions Field night. Potentially a reverse sweep opportunity for Velocity. And that would be something truly amazing to see as a caster, as a player, and as a fan of this league. Kawa, though, looking to resume right where they left off previously. Not going to go in. It's just going to bounce off the woodwork. Yami, big miss there. Bing now looking to capitalize. He's not going to make the hit. Cowboy's not going to either. Forgiven is finally going to make contact. It's not going to go in, though. A solid save by Phoenix. Now Yami just trying to dice up the defense, and he's going to do it almost. Cowboy makes a crucial save there to keep it scoreless. Centered from Yami to Kawa. It's going to be saved by Forgiven. And wow, that's over the last defender. Can Forgiven put it home? Oh, he's going to put it way off target there. That's unfortunate. Could have given Velocity the lead. Bing, going to miss the challenge here. He's just going to flip a little awkward. But he is going to help his team keep this upfield, and that's what's necessary right now, as their backline was just taken out of play. Phoenix Fire, almost, what an angle that would have been. Forgiven maybe looking. No one's home. Forgiven takes advantage of the open net and will send Velocity up by a goal. Here's Phoenix Fire looking up the wall. Looking for the ceiling shot, maybe. We've certainly seen Royal Ascend maybe a more mechanical team today. And they have really been showing that from that incredible goal last game to some of their goals in the first game as well. Looked really nicely mechanical. That you can tell that they know what they're doing, but mechanics won't get you everywhere, and Velocity are showing that. Maybe not as mechanical of a team, but definitely the ones who are in control of this series right now, in my mind. A relatively convincing, if not pretty convincing, last game for Velocity. And now they're up again, maybe looking to make it 2. Forgiven makes his brace. And is making such an impact. He's certainly been the MVP so far for this Velocity team. And that's a goal just to get past all 3 defenders. Wow. Forgiven. Gonna put Velocity in a comfortable position to take this to Game 5, but wow. It's only been 2 minutes. 3 minutes left on the clock. That's a lot of time to go. A lot of time for things to change. And as I say that, Kawa, it's a brilliant finish right to the top bins. And a 2-goal lead is never a comfortable one, as is a 1-goal lead now that Velocity's lead has been reduced to. 3 is where I would start maybe getting a little bit more comfortable, but definitely a lot can change quickly in Rocket League. Just the way this game is set up. There's a big dunk from Kawa. Maybe some capitalization to come. Yami gonna pop this one up. There's a down from Kawa. Almost another great goal from him. Big dunk on Cowboy by Phoenix Fire. Bing. Gonna work that one out here. He's got the clear off the wall. It's going to go straight to Yami and Takawa, but they're going to bump each other. Forgiven, looking to make a hat trick. He can't grab it now. Yami, a lot of space right now. All the space in the world, and the demo clears the way. Kawa takes out Velocity's MVP player. That's redundant. To tie it up. That's a great demo. Complete destruction of the defender there. Just going to take him out. He's got no chance. And now it's 2-2 again. Royal Ascend do not want this to go to a Game 5. Do not want to even think about a reverse sweep right now. Mid-air bump means Bing has the shot. And almost we just saw Velocity making it back. Bing going to put that center. Yami going to be the one to clear it. Forgiven. Maybe trying to put it center for a teammate, but he looks and no one's there. Yami over to Kawa. Can we see this duo combine for something again? Off the crossbar, the double tap. That would have been phenomenal. Phoenix gets bumped midair. Kawa looking to finish the job, but he can't. Yami now gets great control on this. The flick up, though. Net's open. Forgiven, though. Got to backtrack and make the save. Oh, there's a rip from, I believe it was Yami. It's going to hit the ward work, though, again for this Velocity, this Ascend team has been hitting the woodwork a lot recently. There's Phoenix Fire doing it again. Just proving my point. That's unfortunate. Kawa dropping down. Forgiven. Trying to provide his teammate that third goal that's needed for them to survive. Cowboy back pass. Yami's right there. Looking to capitalize. He's zero boost, but he puts it center. Bing. A fantastic clear out. It's going to come all the way to the midfield. Forgiven is not going to be able to get the challenge on that. Phoenix Fire going to leave it center for a teammate. Almost a double commit there, though. Bing. Big miss. Can Phoenix put it home? Oh, my goodness. Is that an own goal from Cowboy? That ball was not going in the net, as far as I'm aware. And what was he doing? Cowboy just hits that ball head on and gives Ascend their lead. It's now a 3-goal comeback for Royal Ascend, and they're looking to make it more. Heartbreaker for Velocity, especially with so little time left. They now need another goal just to keep this game alive, and they might get scored on again. Kawa puts the nail in the coffin. Yami just going to leave it for his teammate, who he trusts so much in Cowboy, in the middle of the net, maybe not in the best position. It's going to get popped right over him. Here's an air dribble from Phoenix. He knows that his team has this series down. Maybe a consolation goal, but Kawa says no. Royal Ascend. Head home. And you love to see the GG well playeds all around. Love to see the sportsmanship. And that is just great to see. If not, a great series to watch. That was just, you just love to see the sportsmanship, man. I mean, it's in a lot of these higher tier games, you'll see players quitting, maybe even sometimes before the game is over. And just to see all of this positivity is just heartwarming. You love to see this in these lower leagues. You maybe only see it here because those other teams, not all of them, but a lot of them have that ego, and they wanna get as good as they can, and they can't take a loss, and they'll leave early. And even at the end of the game, they won't even drop that GGs. But it's really great to see that the spirit of sportsmanship is still alive here in Rocket League, especially in the Splash Series. LSP, guys, love, support, and positivity. Big motto of this league, and you love to see it. Dragon King, if you supported Royal Ascend, you did win. They just took it 3-1 in a big comeback to take the fourth game 4-2. So, yeah, you should be proud of your guys. Thanks everyone for watching. It's been a good night. It's been a long night. Casting 2 games tonight, 9 and 10 Eastern. Hoping to get some more casts soon. These will be uploaded to the YouTube probably tonight or tomorrow. So go check that out at Sam1001 Twitch. All lowercase. And I appreciate you guys for showing up. And let's see, honestly, if we can raid into someone this time. What's the raid looking like? Raid channel. Who am I following? Quick filters. Come on now. It used to just let you raid into people you were, It's not letting me raid into, anybody I know, which is a little weird in my opinion. Maybe Crouton Dust or Zek Vexal. We'll do Zek if he's still alive here. Zek Vexal, another Rocket League caster. I don't know if he casts anymore, but he was a good caster whenever he was. So we're gonna head and show him some love, guys. Thanks for watching. All right, guys, ready up to raid. We're heading over. Show him some love, guys. Maybe tune into his stream a little bit too. It looks like he's playing Repo, which I've heard is a quite fun game. Let's go. And I'll see you next time.